So let us see, as this is also very important for both third year, final year and the second year. Okay. Now, mechanism of drug action. Whenever a drug has to act on the body of a specific target, remember it has to reach to the blood circulation. That is systemic circulation. Now, before the drug reaching to the blood, it depends upon the routes of administration. Routes of administration. Because if it is orally given, it has to cross this 4 pharmacokinetic process before reaching to the blood. Of course, the absorption from drug, if drug first absorbed into enterohepatic circulation, when it is given orally, then from here it reaches to the blood. So because the drug has to reach liver, where the drug get metabolized. This is called biotransformation. It is known as biotransformation. Takes place in the liver, which is known as metabolism, and then it goes to the blood, then blood to the target. Finally, from the target, it gets extruded out from the body. Now the thing is, if there are some alternate route, like if I want the drugs to reach directly to the blood, you have parenteral route, IV, then sublingual, and even if I use intramuscular, subcutaneous, intradermal, most of the time we use for vaccination. So these are the area, like even rectal also, through hemorrhoid vein, it reaches to the blood directly. So all these routes bypass the first pass metabolism. This biotransformation, also known as fast pass metabolism. Now over here we are to see that how the drugs reach to the blood, and from blood how it interacts with the targets. Now first, the absorption. Now coming to the concept of absorption, we have orally given drug. It has to absorb from the stomach, or otherwise it has to absorb from the intestine. Now as you know, the stomach pH is acidic pH. So from stomach only acidic drug get absorbed. Okay, and from intestine the basic drugs absorbed. So that's why we have to see pK value of drug. pK, if it is basic drug, then it has to absorb from the intestine. If it is acidic drug, it has to absorb from the stomach. Now the very important concept is every drug should possess 2 properties. One is water solubility and lipid solubility. This lipid solubility is measured by log P value, where water solubility is measured by pK value. Okay. Now in our Grovell classes, I have already discussed the pK and pH relationship and the percentage ionization. So you can remember that acidic drug in acidic pH, they remain unionized, and basic drug in basic pH, they are also remain unionized. Unionized drug, always you remember lipophilic, which is useful to cross the GIT barrier. Okay, because GIT barrier is made up of lipid membrane, so it has to be lipid soluble. But to reach the lipid soluble lipid membrane, the drug has to be water soluble as well. So that's why there are 2 parts of drug, pK value and log P, and that has to be balanced in order to reach to the site of absorption. Now after absorption, let us discuss that if drug has to go to the blood, so then after absorption it is reaching to the liver. Now in liver, there is vital process of kinetic takes place, that is metabolism. Now in liver you will have now what is the definition of metabolism? It's nothing but to convert lipophilic xenobiotics xenobiotics into hydrophilic metabolites. This is the aim of the metabolism. Now this takes place in the liver. And how this takes place? This takes place with the help of phase 1 and the phase 2 metabolic reaction. I have already discussed in our Grow Well the metabolism. So phase 1 metabolism is known as functionalization. Where with the help of cytochrome P450 enzyme family, drug can be converted into some derivatives, okay, hydroxy derivative or mercapto derivative or maybe amine derivative, okay. So this is phase 1. Phase 2 is known as conjugation. Again, I have discussed in your Grow Well classes. There are 5 enzymes responsible for conjugation. One is your glucuronide, sorry, not enzyme, it's called biomolecule. Conjugation is simply nothing but, suppose I have R which is converted into ROH. So this is the functionalization. I have introduced a functional group and then RO glucuronide. Now the idea behind conjugation is it's increasing the water solubility, and the more it's water soluble, more it can excrete through kidney. That is the idea. There's a main function of metabolism in our body. Now, what are the biomolecule is used by the body for the conjugation? Number 1, glucuronide. Number 2, the methylation by the help of glucuronidation is help of glucuronidase enzyme, and the methylation is by the COMT, catechol ortho methyl transferase. Then we have glutathione enzyme, GSH. Glutathione enzyme is very useful to detoxify the toxic effect of paracetamol. So it is one of the GPAT question. Then glycine conjugation, and as well as N-acetylation. Now N-acetylation is very common when a drug contains free amine group, like your sulfonamide, isoniazide, any substance which contain the free amine group. That's why N-acetylation product of isoniazide is hepatotoxic. Okay, so conjugation reaction is in a way it is good, or in a way it is also bad, right? Example, you have one enzyme sulfotransferase. Sulfotransferase.